what? We're back. Oh, this is the third time I've said we're back on YouTube, but this time it's for good. Crispy has just moved to Sydney after that extended stay, I would say, due to COVID lockdown, but now we're back with the vengeance. This is going to be a weekly thing, Crispy?
Oh, easily a weekly thing.
Easily a weekly thing, doing the YouTube videos. We're just going to start off nice and slowly today for a little bit of a training session. We've got Lyndall here as well.
I'm here too, I'm back.
I think you get more DMs about your hair than anything at the moment.
Brother, I'm not even joking, I'm going to become a hair ambassador.
People keep telling me to do it, but I think the stuff that he uses only thickens it out, so I'd have a fucking mohawk if I did it. So has Sonny been your PT since I've been gone?
Actually no, I got my own PT because I was sick of waiting for him to PT me.
I don't PT for anyone.
You do if the price is right, mate.
I do modelling stuff for you.
Yeah,
you should be PTing.
What am I doing?
Actually, you're PTing me now. Okay.
Lyndall started training again because in just over a month's time we're going back to Bali to do one of my training camps again, which she got involved in last time. It's a full week at CrossFit Wanderlust Bali where we absolutely smash it and train together twice a day.
So much fun, but I need to prepare because everyone that goes trains like twice a day and I want to get involved.
Wow. Wow.
I feel like a fucking booty model with these things on.
Literally, last time he was here, I got him lifting like an absolute pro. He went back to New Zealand, just turned into an absolute dusty unit again, so we're about to go on.
How's your training been since I've been gone, mate?
Better than your training. It's been okay, to be honest. I haven't done anything groundbreaking. My shoulder, I had a whole month off in January just to let my shoulder settle down, because it was kind of like niggling all year after I tore something in Feb last year. So I had that bit of time off to just completely let it settle down. Still did my strength work, my squats and my pulls, but now with the tour coming up just next week, I have to start cranking it up for the seminar. We're going to London to launch the Mobility Manual app on the 18th of March at Tobacco Docs Formex. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing some seminars in the lead up in the UK and in Sweden as well, so I need to put on a good show, so we've got to start cranking again. Tuck your soldier away.
There's not much of a soldier there, to be fair.
Bro, I make it look like there's not one by just sticking it between my legs, so you get a nice flat pack. So I want to talk you through what I'm focusing on here when I'm warming up. You'll notice on the 40 kilos that I'm really thinking about stretching it out and I'm moving quite slowly. I do this to ensure that I still work through a full range of motion of the lift. Going fast on the light weights can cause me to cut the lift short, which means when it gets heavy, I won't fully extend and subsequently miss the lift. As the weight builds, 80 kilos now, you'll see that the lift is starting to speed up. I focus on accelerating throughout the lift as the bar comes past the mid-thigh so that the fastest bit's at the hip. This also means as the speed builds, as the weight gets heavier, my fastest lift is going to be my last lift rather than my first lift.
Do you have numbers in mind when you go to these seminars, bro?
No, I need to at least 140, 170 else, it's just not okay.
What happens if you're not putting those up? Do you start doing stupid complexes?
Yeah, I go mental. I'd stick like 120, 130 and then do a crazy complex, but 9 times out of 10 it just depends on the type of crowd there, because for most people at a seminar, like the best snatch in the room might be 100, 120. All the weights are just heavy and I've just got to try and not hurt myself. So I think that people are generally more impressed by me doing 100 kilos and moving it like a feather than they are seeing me snatch 140, so that's how it goes. Today. Sometimes you're just snatching and they're just like I've got to keep a diary of your dusty lifting.
Day one.
Day one, 85 kg. That's actually good, bro. Yeah. He's moving his feet really well. It's one thing that he doesn't do often. He gets really tight in his arms. But he's keeping his tension. Oh my.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
The minute I put the camera on him, shits himself. Do that again, bro. This time, don't rip it off the floor. Yeah. Let it feel heavy when you initiate the lift. And don't let the bum wiggle, and then you'll be fine. You'll be patient through the middle. Let it feel heavy, hold the shape. That's better. Yeah, good. When people do multiple reps or heavy doubles or heavy triples, they tend to get fatigued after the first repetition and then tighten up and panic. So try and accelerate too early in the second lift. Whereas my thought process after I've done my rep 1 is to let the bar feel heavy. It's gonna feel fucking heavy. You're more fatigued than you are on the first rep. If you get yourself adjusted to that, you'll be a lot more patient through the middle and stick to good technique. It's much more important to hold good shape and good technique when you're fatigued than it is to try and increase speed.
What was your initial reaction when you found out he was an online Olympic influencer?
Well, the first day I ever met Sonny and found out who he was, I watched him snatch Shona. That was the first interaction, was me videoing him snatch Shona. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's impressive. What is that? Why?
Had you done any Olympic lifting before you met him?
Didn't know anything about it. Yeah.
It's kind of nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got to build my own impression of him rather than from everyone else's impression.
Yeah. What were you saying before? Your forearm's sore?
Yeah, I used to have compartment syndrome. It's just been come back on again when I'm over gripping.
Oh, isn't that when they cut you open and there's a...
Yeah, I wasn't having the operation, but it just feels like my hand goes dead, like you lose blood flow in the hand. Like you can see, like my return is fucking minimal, like the circulation goes, and then it becomes horrible because it feels numb. Like you can see I wipe my hands here.
He's not letting the channel know that's from doing bicep curls, not actually weightlifting. Come on, boy. The hang to absolute butter, is that usually the way? You get past the snatch and you're just good to go?
On the hang?
Yeah.
Nah, to be honest, that was definitely much harder. The hang felt for me, like I had to catch it deeper. I think it looks seamless because I'm technically keeping it good, but it feels much harder than the actual snatch did. That first one I did before, I just wasn't giving it any thought. Like I haven't done much work in the last 2-3 months between 130 and 140. So a massive part of like this for me, it's not I'm not strong enough. It's just the muscle memory of what it's like moving these weights again. And you have to kind of switch your focus when you get above 130, 140 kilos because your margin for error goes from like this to like this. So your focus has to go from like this to this, you know what I mean? I can laugh and joke and mess around and get away with it when I'm at like 120. But like as the weight gets heavier or closer to my PB, I really have to channel in what I'm thinking about doing, you know?
So how do you do that in a seminar when you got people out in front of you, they're asking silly questions mid thought process before a big lift?
Yeah, people see me do it. I explain that to them. I explain about the mental side of Olympic weightlifting when I'm at my seminars because it's a huge bit that people don't talk about. It's the bit that right now people are hearing about. You guys are hearing about this now because we're doing this video, but for most of the time on Instagram you're seeing people fucking sending big weights. They're not telling you what's going through their head, what they're thinking about the focus side of things. So that's a massive bit of value that's in my seminars that only the people that attend my seminars get to hear about.
Now I can attest to that as well. I go to a lot of CrossFit comps and stuff and you see a lot of people, they're pretty much telling you to piss off without saying it, getting themselves into the zone. So you do get a really good insight when Sonny's lifting, which is pretty rare. What's a review of that?
Fucking crushed the snatch, just a fucking hang. I just leant back, like I was watching the video like there and reviewing it. Snatch is really good. And then when I did the hang, look, I'm right on my toes early. And my shoulders are behind the bar before I extend. No good.
What's causing you to do that?
Just a little bit of tension in the upper body. A little bit of weakness in my back to not let it just stay over and hang. I'm gonna go fucking Leroy on the next set and smash it.
Finish it!
That felt good. That's easily the heaviest double snatch I've done in a long time. Just manned up for it. I'm thinking about something new for my snatch at the moment. When I used to pull away from the floor, I just think about pushing the floor directly down. And sometimes I'd lose my tension, like in my bum, in my legs, and in my lower back. Whereas now, what I'm doing in my setup, I'm not driving my knees out excessively, but I'm just thinking about spreading the floor slightly in my setup so that everything's engaging before I initiate the lift. And it seems to have me feeling really good through the middle, so I'm fucking buzzing. And no pain in the shoulder as well. Woo!
Sonny didn't prescribe those, did he?
As that's it, you picked a sick day to join us back on the YouTube channel. It's the first one of many. Now Crispy is back here full time. I'm fucking buzzing that he's gonna be here shooting all the shit, all my training, and of course our trip to Europe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this video, and we'll see you in a couple days time. Take care.